Alright, so here we are with Web Gold animals. Now, in case you've missed some of the previous Web Gold episodes, we've already covered off a couple of the internet's biggest animal superstars. I'm thinking specifically of the likes of Dramatic Look Gopher, plus, of course, we can't forget the infamous Sneezing Panda. Classic stuff. Now, these two viral videos, dating back to June 18th, 2007 and November 6th, 2006 respectively, are probably two of the net's greatest animal icons, and as such, of course, have spawned many remakes and parodies. For example, there's this one. And this one. And this one. Plus, of course, there's this one. And this one too. And here's another. And just one more.
What?
Dramatic Gopher opened the door for other animals to get their web fame. I'm thinking here of our old friend Dramatic Mackie. And if that wasn't weird enough for you, that one also spawned its own remakes and responses. Now, despite being two of the most recognized and imitated animal stars on the net, neither Sneezing Panda or Dramatic Gopher were the first animals to go viral. Let's wind the clock back to the year 2000 and take a quick look at the fake website Bonsai Kitten. Now, I can't stress this enough, this is a spoof website, so please put down your points of view, pen and paper set. There's no point in complaining on this one. It seems back in the day an awful lot of people either didn't get the joke or they got the joke but still thought it was inappropriate because of the amount of controversy this site sparked off. What the site claims is you got to get your kitten while it's still very young, to quote the site, young enough that its bones are still soft so it can bounce. Yeah, then you get your kitten and you feed it into your glass jar of choice. It then gives you some tips on drilling air holes, feeding advice, waste management, and much like keeping a bonsai tree trimmed, years later you can then extract a fully grown cat from its glass tube and it will maintain the glass tube shape. You know, it's actually worth taking 5 minutes to look through the guest book of this site just to see how gullible people were back then. The original site, sadly, no longer exists, but there's been plenty of mirrors and imitations out there, so a little bit of digging, you'll have no trouble finding it. After Bonsai Kitten came Oolong the Rabbit. Now, this was a viral sensation between 2001 and 2003 because his Japanese owner, Akutagawa, trained Oolong to carry various objects on his head. For example, here's his most famous pick, Bunny with a pancake on his head. Here he is with a waffle. This is what he looks like as a toilet roll dispenser. Next up, he's holding a pepper. Now, this is Oolong the Rabbit with an Oolong the Rabbit keychain on his head. Now a cup. This next one, I think it's some sort of cake. And lastly, here's Oolong balancing a turtle on his head.
I like turtles.
Now, there are thousands of other Oolong images out there, each one more surreal than the last if you want to go find them and enjoy. Good on you, Oolong. May you rest in peace. Now, this next animal, technically not a real animal, but we're going to feature it anyway, is Boston Dynamics' Big Dog. And this became a viral hit back in 2005 when Boston Dynamics teamed up with the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency and built Big Dog to act as a sort of robotic pack mule for soldiers going into terrain that was just too rough for conventional vehicles. We can actually see them showcasing the prototype here. Now, a while after this original video went viral, Big Dog Beta was leaked to the web, and that too went viral, but for very different reasons. It usually doesn't take people too long to realise this isn't the real big dog. This is just two nutcases wearing black leotards with some plastic strapped to their backs, blowing into a pair of kazoos. Alright, no internet animal show will be complete without mentioning Spaghetti Cat. First seen in August of 2008 on The Morning Show, this was later showcased on E! Entertainment and went viral in no time. Here's a quick look at the original clip.
I drove home and she drives like a new Corvette and she was screaming the whole way home, "This is a $70,000 car, be careful." And then the next day I told her and she was really embarrassed that she was saying that.
Were you embarrassed that you drove a car?
It sobered me up seeing how...
Jenna,
I chilled for a while before driving because I was like, whoa.
Now, no explanation was given as to why they cut away to a cat eating spaghetti, and it was never mentioned on the show. Loads of people asked though, so later on they released the story. Turns out they have this still image of a cat eating spaghetti in their archive, and it being an early morning show, they're on a few seconds delay just in case somebody swears live on air. Now, it turns out that particular guest did swear, and so somebody up in the booth quickly pressed the button and the offensive few seconds were replaced with a cat eating spaghetti. This hit went so viral, it even sparked its own music video.
Spaghetti cat, 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 cat. 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 Spaghetti cat, cat, cat. I wait for you, spaghetti cat, cat, cat. It's all I can do, spaghetti cat, to keep from falling apart. Spaghetti cat, 'cause you're breaking my heart.
Oh yeah. When I first saw you on that daytime TV show, sitting behind that plate of spaghetti, I knew that you were no ordinary cat.
Now, probably the most recent viral animal video to hit the web is Ninja Cat. Doesn't really need much of an explanation from me, this clip will speak for itself. Well, that's our Web Gold Animals section done with for now. I'm going to let the animals themselves play us out with a song courtesy of Australian telecommunications company Optus.
I don't believe in fretting and grieving.
Why mess around with strife?
I never was cut out. Step out and strut out. Give me the simple life.
Some like the high road, I like the low road.
Free from the cares and strife.
Sounds corny and seedy, but yes indeed.
Give me the simple life.
Come on.
At Optus, we're doing everything we can to make your life just that little bit simpler.
Sounds corny and seedy.